We also know this: hope and grief can coexist. And if we wish to transform the world, we must learn to hold and to process both simultaneously. That process will, as ever, involve reaching for community. In a society where fellowship and connection are so lacking, where isolation and loneliness abound, we are often ill-equipped to process grief. Our fumbling efforts to do so often end in suppression, desensitization, and despair. Grief can also lead us to retreat and recoil, and too often to abandon people to suffer in ways that we cannot bear to process and behold. We say this not because we are interested in blaming individuals, but to convey that we as people do have power. Depending on our choices, we can turn away from injustice and let it continue, or we can confront our grief and move forward to shift the course of societal action in the face of a massive failure of leadership and institutional abandonment. Grief, after all, is a manifestation of love, and our capacity to grieve is in some ways proportional to our capacity to care. Grief is painful, but when we process our grief in community, we're less likely to slip into despair. We know that hope is essential to social change because, in order to make change, someone must first imagine that it can be so.